What's up, fellas? Week one in the books. Can't say that I'm happy. I'll get to that a little bit later. But let's just recap real quickly. The Giants won because fucking Terrence Williams can't get out of bounds. Or actually doesn't even try to get out of bounds. Jets lost because they can't kick a fucking field goal. The Jaguars lost because you throw a fucking screen pass on 4th and 1, and it was your only chance to win. Oh, man, that would have been a huge upset. Bills lost. I don't know. Tyrod Taylor sucks. I don't know. Second-year slump. And who am I missing? The Giants. No, I said the Giants, the Jets. I said the Bills, Jags. Well, the Ravens won, so, Roy, you got that under your belt. All right, let's go over some of the fantasy stuff for this week. So first, congratulations to the degenerate loser, Doug, Team Guthrie 4.0, whatever you are right now. Sent you your $15. Congratulations. Don't know if it's your first ever, but maybe it won't be your last. 146 points taking down. There could only be one. Yes, another Blumberg bites the dust. You did do a respectable 109 points. I'll give you that in your first week in fantasy, Eric. But why would you bench Kelvin Benjamin for James White when White's the backup and Benjamin's not? Don't do it again. And Doug, you average 16 fucking fantasy points per player. I'm so pissed at you right now. I mean, with Cooks and Ware each getting like 28, 26 points. It was a really good week for Doug. Next, Roy, sending dick pics. 127, destroying me by 55 points. The honorable Brumberg was not that honorable this week. I am the worst, so I won't recap my team. It's actually the first time I've ever had to do this chug, aside from losing bets to Roy, which seems to be a thing. And with this, there was a shot on the line, so we'll get to that a little bit later. But Roy, you got 21 points from your defense, 20 from Fitz, 21 from Hyde, 19 from Johnson, David Johnson, yeah. Oh, fucking awful, David. And 21 from Cam Newton. Well, fuck you then. I guess I can't handle it. You were a very sore winner this week. You were relentless. I had to rip my shirt Hulk style because I'm Hulk Blum. But you did it spoken like a true 8-mile child. So congratulations. Yeah, and so what we have to do is a little bit later you'll see Roy and I are going to be on FaceTime. Roy's going to pick out a shot from all these beautiful bottles right here. And then I will drop it inside a beer, which will be a dark beer, because I made a second bet with Ilya that if I do use a dark beer, ones that I preferably fucking hate, he'll donate $20 to my fiance Jessica is running or walking in the Walk to Cure Cancer or AIDS or 31.3 miles. I'll get it down. I'll send it all to you guys too. Hopefully you guys can help with the donations, but Ilya's going to pledge $20 just to see me drop a shot of awfulness into the black and stormy death of whatever is going to be in that pint glass. So, that is that recap. Next, the Ghost of Gilo's Past. Ilya, 123, beating Gotta Catch Jamal. Marcelo, 81.8 points. Who the fuck is Willie Snead? I mean, I don't know how you call that, but it was a really good start. 23 points. He even outperformed A-Rob and Jordy Nelson combined. But, I'm sorry to say, you know what you're doing, starting Roethlisberger and drafting 2 QBs in 3 rounds. So, hasn't failed you since last year, and hopefully it'll fail for the rest of the year. So, fuck you, Ilya. And Cello, you received 20.8 points from your 4 receivers, and that's total. So, pretty bad, but not as bad as me. Hanson, nice way to start off a victory. 118 points over Fish Off My Francesca. 93.7 points. You had a lot of luck this week. A lot of Andrew luck. 35 points. AJ also kind of really shat on your Jets. Sorry to say, but hey, for fantasy purposes, you won. I'm sure you'd rather take the Jets win, but Jets can't kick a fucking field goal. And then fish off. Watkins and Bennett were huge letdowns for you. I mean, Gronk wasn't even playing, and Bennett barely got a look. Is this really how you want to start your championship run? You know, last year you were second runner-up, but this year, doesn't look like it. Here's a good one. Triple Pump Tigers, Jason, 85 points, beating Raj, Team Newtonius, 76 points. There was also a wager on the line, and it was in week 2, you got to name the loser's team. So this was an extremely ugly matchup, I have to say. Jason kind of eked out that win. No Gronkowski. Started Chris Ivory, who's still hospitalized, so he didn't even play. Jared Cook got 0.7 points. I've been saying that he's the starter for the longest time, and he ain't. And, you lost Keenan Allen for the year. So you are sort of fucked after this, and hopefully there will be a lot of chugs from you to come. But you still beat Raj. Raj, only 2 of your guys beat their projections, which is actually the worst in the league. I actually had 3 guys beat my projection, but I still have to chug anyways. So fuck you, Raj. But you didn't have C.J. Anderson to shit in your bed. Unfortunately, it was the rest of your team who shat in your bed. But anyway, the big reveal, Raj's team name in week 2, as decided by Jason, is Raj's Butt Plug Bandits. And that is without spaces or an apostrophe by Raj's. So, in week 2, Raj's Butt Plug Bandits will be facing somebody. I didn't do the recaps or the projections for next week, so fuck it. But enjoy your butt plugs. And lastly, Waka Flocka Ducks, Mike DeMarco, my neighbor, wins his first game in his first league ever, whatever. He takes down the reigning champion, the king, Mike Gallo, who only got 80 points. This was pure ugly, too. DeMarco only had 3 players who beat their projections. Even I didn't do that. I still lost. Well, I already said that. So, close W nonetheless. And, welcome to the league. For Gallo, anything could have gone right. One more play by Gurley. He only needed 15 yards, and you got no yards because you suck. Or Big Ben didn't have to be so good for Ilya. Ilya was already going to win that matchup. And, Boswell didn't have to kick 5 extra points. He could have kicked 1 field goal. So, it really sucks. So, moving on. Next week, we will have a guest recapper. I will be in Chicago presenting at a conference on Tuesday, but also going to Monday Night Football, Eagles versus Bears. So that's going to be fun. Unfortunately, I had to spend all of the money you guys gave me in order to get this person to come out of retirement and recap the league. And just to kind of pay for one of his appearances. He's actually the chief editor of the Center Daily Times, CDT. And so this will be a very, prestigious recap coming next week on about Wednesday or so. My chug video, of course, I'll recap my team, and it'll come very soon. Guys, look for me during Monday Night Football. I thought I'd have better seats. I'm in the south fucking end zone, the second tier up, probably on a diagonal from the back north of the end zone, which for having the rights to Monday Night Football and having unlimited tickets, fucking ESPN can't even get me a decent seat. I mean, maybe that's why I'm quitting. Yep, guys, for those of you who don't know, I am resigning from my job very soon. That is no joke. Anyway, that was the recap for week 1. Chug video will come soon. I'll put on a shirt. Probably shouldn't, actually, because I might throw up on it. Oh, God. Just thinking about it now is making me pissed off. Fuck you, Roy. Talk to you soon.